Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is of course my June plan with me. So it took me a while to actually choose my theme. I was very indecisive on what I wanted to do. I almost went with a Maple Story theme, and I was even contemplating if I wanted to do a BT21 theme, but I'm not the greatest artist, so I was like, okay, let's just do something else. And I ended up choosing the colors of the rainbow as my accent color, and as for my main theme, I went with balloons. I don't know about you guys, but in elementary, I memorized the colors of the rainbow with the acronym Roy G. Biv, and it stuck with me throughout my entire life thus far, so I was like, oh hey, alright, at least I know the order. And as I was filming this, it took me 2 hours. 2 hours to film, and not to mention right now in Hawaii it's so hot, and I sat in my living room for 2 hours in the blistering heat with a ceiling fan that doesn't work as well. So I mean, I wanted to get it done quickly, and I mean, it turned out fine. 2 hours is quite long, but it turned out fine. Anyways, as you can see, I have the balloons floating around what says Welcome June, and to outline the balloons I used my Sakura Pigma micron in the plastic nib, which I've been loving lately. I think I might need to get another one soon because I use it quite often. Since it's June, it's summer, no school, I felt like I didn't need to use a full-size calendar, so I went with a miniature calendar, and the boxes are 2x2 for anyone's wondering. And yeah, right below it I just have 2 spots for important events as well as important deadlines that I have for this month, such as bills that I need to remind my mom to pay, or birthdays, stuff like that. And I do all of that with the same fine liner. I'm pretty sure I sound out of breath right now. I've been doing like a lot of things around the house. I'm filming this recording this at 9:03 in the evening, and I'm trying to get my body to relax, but it's obviously not working out. So after erasing out the pencil marks, I'm going in to write June 06 in brush lettering, and I'm using the Tombow dual brush pens in the colors in order of Roy G. Biv in 847, 925, 055, 245, 565, and 679. I think that's, yep, 679. And to fill in the dates, I'm using a zebra sarasa clip body with a pentel energel 0.3 refill, which is still my favorite combination. Okay, so for the habit trackers, I went back to my usual habit trackers that I keep on one page, because I realized that I kept forgetting to write in my meal planning, or not meal planning, my June meals, because it wasn't like right there, right next to it. Sorry. So I kept them, I cut out the habit tracker calendars with separate grid paper, and I enclosed them within these balloons, which I thought was a very good, very cute idea. And I actually forgot to write down the headers of my habits. I ended up doing that off camera when I realized it, and the balloons be looking weird. I know, I tried. Next up is my June meals. Some things just never change, and I went back to my calendar version of the spread. And yeah, I'm just using the tombows to fill in the sorry, the balloons that's surrounding the calendar. So I was actually quite dumb while filming because I used the crayola supertips majority of the time, and I just kept opening and closing them, opening and closing, and eventually at some point I was just like, you know what, screw it. I took out a piece of paper and I just uncapped them all, kept them on the side so that they're right there for me to use. I don't know why I didn't do that in the beginning. It probably would have saved me just maybe a little more time. Not a lot, but just a little. So yeah, that's when I decided to keep them uncapped. You can see the grid paper on the side, and I'm just breezing through, just writing in June meals like it's no big deal. Next up is my June video spread, June video ideas. I decided to draw a board around it with the colors of the rainbow, and I was just having issues. I don't know why. Maybe it was just my timing. Is that the word, timing? Or the length of what I wanted the colors to be, and just having them in different angles. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I don't know. It just looked weird staring at it, but I mean, can't really do anything about it. I guess it looks okay now that I'm watching it. Alright, so 2 new spreads that I added in for my June plan with me is a summer to-do list or wish list, bucket list, whatever you want to call it. And right next door I have 1 line a day to, I guess, just help me journal just a little more. I would write down like maybe something eventful that happened, or maybe even a quote, or just maybe 1 word that would describe my day. But yeah, to write the headers I use my pentel fude touch brush pen, and I drew a cloud around it, and with the cloud I use the tombow N15, the black one, to draw the cloud and have a, you know, those rainbow lines connecting towards the clouds. I'm rambling, aren't I? What's new? Anyways, so for the summer to-do list, I would fill it in with things like clean my room, read at least 3 books over the summer, I don't know what else, maybe like certain places I want to visit, or yeah, just small stuff like that, or big stuff, I don't know. Anyways, on the corner, bottom left corner of the summer to-do list, I drew a gumball machine, which I thought was really cute. I saw on Pinterest a, what is it called, a mood tracker version of that, and I thought it was so cute. And I'm pretty sure you guys would be thinking I would be making a mood tracker for my spreads, but honestly, I don't know why I don't make an entire mood tracker. I think I prefer it just as a small grid, or not a grid, a small bar looking thing in my weekly spreads. But yeah, I have balloons on the 1 line a day with the primary colors, and I'm just filling in the gumballs here for the gumball machine, and I don't know, it just looks really cute. And I feel like this entire color scheme and the theme that I'm going with, it's very playful, or like childlike, I guess, but not in like a very immature kind of way. I don't really know how to explain it, but I guess just looking at it, and when I went through the final flip through, I was just like, wow, this reminds me of like a childhood kind of situation, how it's so playful and vibrant and whatnot. I actually want to do like a sort of like a pastel rainbow situation going on at some point, but I don't know if it's gonna fit in, considering that I'm already using the more bolder color version of the rainbow, but I don't know, we'll see. Moving on to the last part of my journal, which is my first weekly spread. I am I'm writing in my mini calendar, which I do for every weekly spread that I have, and I have a this week focus on things I need to do and things that are coming up next week. I have that written on the right page. And as for the quote on the right side, right next to the next week box, these are just your I guess very basic quote. It's also from a song called Rainbow from South Border, I believe, and it says there's always a rainbow after the rain. See, looking at the quote, doesn't it look like some sort of, I don't know, it gives you like a childhood type of vibe. I don't know if I'm even making any sense, but when I look at it, that's the kind of feeling that I get. And yeah. By the way, sorry if I keep saying and yeahs and ums and likes. I need to work on that. So I'm just using vertical weekly spread here, and I'm combining Saturday and Sunday together just for the sake of the whole rainbow thing, because you know, there's 6 colors according to the Roy G. Biv thingy. And yeah, I just labeled it as weekend. And on the bottom, I just drew in balloons floating around with a few sparkles just to fill up that bottom area. I was thinking of like filling it with more quotes or something, or kind of like the previous spreads where I had like the rainbow lines going across, but I just went with the balloons. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I ended up coloring some part of the gumball using a N75 gray tombow, and I'm also going to use that to highlight this week's dates, or that week's dates in the mini calendar. And that is it, my friends, for my June plan with me. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Everything that I use is going to be linked in the description box as usual, as well as my social media and the music that's playing in the background. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!